What's up, everyone? It's Chris from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Calgary Flames versus Dallas Stars NHL matchup going down Tuesday, May 3rd, 2022. Before we get to that free pick, though, got to let you guys know Pickdawgz.com. We're doing it bigger and better than anyone else. Got more free pick videos on our channel than you'll find anywhere else on YouTube, so make sure you're subscribed and also take advantage of our free Sportsbook bonus offer. The link in the description of this video below. But let's get to this one between the Calgary Flames and the Dallas Stars. And you got the Calgary Flames coming into this one as the top seed in the Pacific Division, winning with a record of 50, 21, and 11 on the year. Meanwhile, the Dallas Stars in as a wild card at 48, 30, and 6 on the year. Sorry, 46, 30, and 6 on the year, excuse me. And the Calgary Flames, this is a team that, is back in the postseason and looking pretty good with the basis of their roster. A bunch of 40 goal scorers. Matthew Tkachuk, Elias Lindholm, Johnny Gaudreau, and really an emergence of Jacob Markstrom as a top tier goaltender in the NHL. Absolutely outstanding play from him for much of the season. Meanwhile, the Dallas Stars back in the postseason after a couple of, disappointing go rounds since reaching the Cup final back in the bubble a couple of seasons ago. And the thing about the Dallas Stars is that this is a Dallas Stars team that, you never really know what you're going to get with them, because a lot of times early on in the year, the Dallas Stars were winning games with defense. Later on in the year, they were winning games with offense, and it almost looked like for a time the Dallas Stars were actually not even going to make the postseason, as they were just faltering down the stretch and couldn't figure out a way to really close games. And the Dallas Stars, don't necessarily have the star power that I think a lot of, certain teams have, with Edmonton having like a Connor McDavid, Toronto having like an Austin Matthews. Even if you go with Calgary, a Johnny Gaudreau or a Matthew Tkachuk. Dallas is just a team that has a bunch of, above average players that just do their job very well and play together very well. They do have Joe Pavelski, unfortunately, who is getting up there in age, so we'll see if the Dallas Stars can replace Pavelski. But Jason Robertson looks like he's going to be able to fill the shoes quite nicely. So it's just going to be one of those things where you're going to have to take a wait and see approach. Maybe next season we'll really get an idea where the Dallas Stars are headed in a certain direction. But, we're not talking about next year. We're talking about this year's playoffs. And as far as game one goes, I got to think this is going to be sort of true playoff-style hockey to a T. When I first saw this game and I was trying to figure out, the direction that game one would probably go, I kept finding myself looking towards a score of maybe 3-2, whichever way you have it going. So I think it's going to be, like I said, true playoff-style physical hockey where neither team really wants to give up an inch, especially in game one. So I'm going to look at this game to go under 6, but I'm also looking at Dallas plus 1.5. Now, these two teams, they didn't play a ton of close games in the regular season. Only one of the 3 meetings was decided by 1 goal. Dallas took that in overtime on the road back in November. But, 2 of the meetings were decided 4-3, and they did split those, forgive me for that. But I still think that, again, this is just going to be a closer game than I think the line would indicate. I get Calgary was really, really good at home this year, to the tune of a 25, 9, and 7. But I think that this could be a 1-goal game, and I think it's going to be a low-scoring game at that as well. So give me Dallas plus 1.5 and a lean. My stronger play here going to be the under 6, and that's going to be my free pick. But if you're looking for best bets from myself or any of our other world-class handicappers, check out Pick Dawgz Premium. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and drop a like. Let's cash some winners.